Hello, welcome back to ReddyControls. In this video, I'm going to answer a subscriber question. The subscriber has an issue with launching the client for Ignition SCADA. He can open everything on the local, but he cannot open it on another computer in the same network. What he's saying is he can't access the gateway when he puts the IP address and the port number. See it on the local gateway and panel. How come from another computer in the same network? He can't access the gateway when he put the IP address and the port 8088, and he wants to find a solution for this. And in this video, we're going to see how we can resolve this issue. So what I have created is I have created a checklist here. You could see. So we'll go through step by step and ensure everything is correct. Okay. So first thing, right behind me here, I have multiple windows open here. I have this one is my server PC. This is where I have the gateway running. The left side with the ReddyControls background is my server PC. I have the gateway running here, and this is on the right side. I have a remote desktop on my another PC from which I need to access the gateway. Okay. So a couple of things what we want to check is we'll go through step by step. Close this one. We'll go through the first step is we want to check and ensure the gateway is running on the server PC, right? So the way we check it is we're going to go to HTTP localhost 8088 and make sure the home page loads. So let's do that. So this is my server PC. I will close everything here just to show you guys. So we'll open the server PC and we'll just do the local host 8088, and you could see the ignition is up, the page is loading, that means ignition is running, and we have a trial mode. Ensure you have this green thing saying like it's running, right? So that's first check we want to confirm. You could go to the status and also check, but go ahead and log in to check the status. Use your password and log in, and you know the gateway is running, right? That's how you check. So we got 36 minutes left in the trial run. Okay, so that completes the first check. We know the gateway is running. Next, if you know your gateway IP address on the server PC, open the command prompt and type ipconfig to ensure that you have the correct IP address. So I know my gateway IP address is, so I'll go ahead and do that, cmd, and do ipconfig, and I know my IP address of the PC on the server is 192.168.1.99, right? So now I know the IP address, and the next step we want to do is we want to test if there is a physical connection between the server PC and the client PC, right? So for that we'll use ping, and we use the client PC cmd and run a ping. So we go back to the client. So now we know the IP address of the server, which is 192.168.1.99, and we'll go to the client PC here and do cmd command prompt and ping 192.168.1.99, right? So I'm able to ping just like how my subscriber was able to ping, but still I cannot connect to the, so I can ping it, right? So let's go to the web browser and type 192, the gateway IP address 192.168.1.99 colon 8088 and hit enter. And this is the same problem which the subscriber was also having, where he could not access the gateway. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we'll go back, minimize this, and go to the checklist and check a couple of things. First, we want to make sure the web server settings in the ignition are configured correctly. Make sure the HTTP port is enabled for 8088. So we can do that by going into the config and ensure this is 8088. Ensure that HTTP port is set to 8088. That's the only thing you need to check. Rest of it remain okay. For me, 8088 is checked, so which is correct. Right now, let's go to the next checklist. The other thing which could cause this is the firewall rule on the server, which is stopping the incoming connection, right? So to check that, we'll open the firewall rule and create this firewall inbound rule on the firewall on the server PC. So we go back to, this is the server PC. We go back to control panel. We'll make this big so we could see control panel, and then go into security, system and security, and then go to Windows Defender Firewall or any other firewall which you have. Click that, and then advanced settings, and go to inbound rules. We'll go ahead and create a new rule. Click create new rule. We want the port. Select, make sure you select the port, or you could select the program and just select ignition from there, but I'm just doing port. Next, and then specified ports. We know 8088 is the HTTP port and 8043 is the HTTPS port. Hit next. Make sure it's TCP and port is 8088 and 8043, comma. Hit next. Allow incoming connection. Next. Next, and give it a name. You could call it ignition inbound. Just type 8088 and finish. So now we enable the incoming connections onto the server side. Now we'll go back here and boom, we're able to launch the gateway. From here, if you are using a Vision client, you need to download the Vision client launcher here and launch it. Then it will tell you all the applications you have. But if it's just a perspective workstation, you could download the perspective workstation session and do it, or you could just use the web browser and then view the projects. So we'll try to view the projects here. When I viewed the project, you could see I have all the. That's how you can ensure your client is able to launch projects with a computer on the same network. So that's it. I will have this PDF available for download. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to comment. If you like this channel and it added any value, please like, share and subscribe. Until then, see you next time.